Hey guys, Ashlane here. Today I'm going to be doing a war recap with the Clash with Ash clan. So first off, I just want to say congratulations to the Clash with Ash clan. We now are level 7 clan. We are the 3rd clan in Elite Nation to hit level 7, so way to go guys. And it was because of close victories like this against a Bongtang United 4. So it was a really close war guys, 78 to 77. Very nice victory and a great effort by Bongtang here, United 4 on their side. So I want to go ahead and give credit to their side by illustrating one of their really successful hits first right off the bat in this recap. And it was on Dave here, who's a Town Hall 10. He is not max, but let's go ahead and see what happened. It was a 3-star attack with only a level 25 queen, no king at all, against a pretty popular base design. So I thought you guys would, right off the bat, really love to see a replay like this. I know a lot of people are asking for attacking advice without a king or queen, so here it is right here. This is how you could possibly pull out a 3-star attack for your clan. We're going to go ahead and start here. As you can see, it's kind of a it is a GoWiWi attack, which is definitely the type of attack you want to go for, especially with the especially on a base like this. Using a couple jump spells, you can really access pretty much every big compartment in the entire base. Now, a little slightly early with the deployment of the witches there, but I'm really just nitpicking. On our side, we made a little bit of a mistake there by not having a large hit point units in the clan castle. So let this be a lesson to you all. If you're not using a dragon or balloons or golem or P.E.K.K.A. or lava hound, something with a lot of hit points in the clan castle, it is very susceptible to a 3-star hit like this without even having to use the king. So you can see here, great funneling on this attack here by BU4 Dan. We'll call him Dan. So Dan hit, as you can see, from the east there, but he was just really patient on the hero, the queen, and the golem deployment, and the rest of the base. Once they get into that center there, he still has, I believe, 2 golems standing totally alive, and the queen hasn't even used the royal cloak ability yet. Some of the witches went around up to the north, some of the witches went down to the south. Plenty of wizards still on the board, and you can see the queen finally gets targeted by that X-bow, but she starts targeting it back, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and fast forward, as you'll be able to see that it's just a matter of time here. He ends up popping the queen's ability right there, and it's going to be a very decisive 3-star victory for their clan. I thought we were in trouble when I saw this attack, but luckily we were able to come back, and it was one of those last-minute victories where they had a lot of attackers going at the last second. As you can see here on the war events page, they had a bunch of attackers going the last second. They were racking up the stars, and it really came down to them having to hit number 1, and they ended up failing there. But so we got a little lucky on the defenses, but let's go ahead and start right at the top with Geppetto's attack, who's also Frosty, an elder in Red Elite, and Geppetto attacked their number 1, and what is he using? It's the same strategy I just talked about in one of my recent videos. It's the 4-jump strategy against these resource ring bases. Been telling you, a lot of you guys, that I'll go ahead and link that video actually right now so you can see the whole strategy outlined. But against these resource bases, boy is it money to use attacks like this, using the 6 golems, spreading them out into 3 entry points, using jump spells, and then allowing the 4th entry to be for the middle compartment with that 4th jump. Boy, what a successful attack this is. What a really winning attack this is against these resource bases. Now, especially against a base like this, where you're able to engage both the queen and the clan castle on the entry, boy, that is absolute money. It's going to funnel your hero straight into the center, as you can see here with Geppetto, and it was just a really well-planned and well-executed 4-jump attack. So you can see Town Hall is already down, hasn't even used the royal cloak ability yet, plenty of golems still alive. He's going ahead and it looks like he already used the poison spell. I thought he was going to save that for the pups. Maybe it was just a little miscue there, but either way, he already had the attack in the bag at this point, as he's going to go ahead and pop the ability right there on the queen. She's going to take out that storage unit, and there it is, 50%. Very decisive 2-star attack here by Geppetto. Very nice attack, and that set the table nicely for our clan war, for our victory. Now I'm going to go way down to Town Hall 9, just cover a couple of the Town Hall 9 attacks on this war. Let's go ahead and start with the attack by Lel here on this base. And the reason I wanted to bring it to you guys is because I know you guys love the dark spells, love seeing some newer Town Hall 9 attacks, meaning that they're not max on offense and they're not max on defense. So this is going to be kind of a GoWiWi attack, but he's going to also be using the Earthquake and a Poison spell in there, along with the classic Rage and Heal spells. So that Earthquake against a base like this is actually pretty useful. It does open up 3 layers of walls there, and now it's just going to be a matter of making a hole in that outer layer with those wall breakers. It's going to be a nice wide spread with the golems here, and he's going to sneak some wall breakers into the center. Very nice timing there by Lel, and you can see now he's going to start dropping all those witches in a big long line, and finally once all the outer units are cleared, then he's going to drop the heroes. I've said it so many times, guys, but it's just very important to make sure that the pathing and the funneling is correct. That's why the most important part of any ground attack, even air attacks I should say, I guess, is making sure that the outer units are clear and you know where your troops are going to head. If you don't know where your troops are going to head before you drop them on an attack, then you probably shouldn't be attacking. Tell my guys that all the time. Always know, always have a plan for every single unit, and you can see Lel definitely did here in this attack, as all his units ended up in the center there, except for a few lone witches up in the north, but that's actually going to work out just fine, as they're going to distract that cannon up there and make their way and pull off some more percentage points, as those skeletons are going to provide a bit of a shield for those the 2 wizards that are still alive up there as well. So let's go ahead and fast forward again, because I do have a few more replays I want to bring you. The next one I want to bring you guys is going to answer a question that so many of you asked on my LavaLoon replay, my LavaLoon episode, excuse me, a few episodes ago. I said that I've been using the Pentahound on almost all my attacks, and a lot of you guys said, Ash, what do I do if there's a dragon in the clan castle? I know a lot of you guys have difficulty with the Pentahound strategy if there is indeed a dragon in the clan castle. So look what I found, guys. Now, mind you, I am a relatively new Town Hall 9 myself. I did have the hounds upgraded though, so I am ready to go with these LavaLoon attacks. Now, I've been having a lot of success with LavaLoon. I think I have 3 perfect wars, meaning 6 stars in each war. And basically what I've been doing, guys, is on some attacks, when I see that most of the opposing clan Town Hall 9s, once I see that they have lava hounds in their clan castle, a bunch of them, I feel pretty confident in going into a base that has not been attacked and gambling that there's a lava hounds. But what I do beforehand, just in case, is I drop a couple balloons just to make sure it's not a dragon, or I bring one hound, one hog. I'm bringing 5 hounds. One hog just to lure it out, just in case it's not a lava hound. And if it's not, as in this situation right over here, it's a dragon. So I pull it to a very corner of the base. This base was kind of strange. I had the Teslas in the corners, but that's really not a big deal at all. I just went ahead and dropped my queen in the corner that's furthest away from a defensive unit, and then I'm just ready to use her Royal Cloak ability to take down the dragon, and that's it, guys. It's as easy as that. Now, my queen's level 15, but you can actually do that with a level 5, a level 10 or greater queen. You can just use your queen as the only thing thing, one hog and the queen to take down the dragon, excuse me, in the clan castle. So that's how I do it, guys. And you want to watch on my my Lava Hound deployment here. I always send in one of my Lava Hounds, sometimes two, but at least one in from the side. So you can see I started my attack with 4 Lava Hounds, then I deployed all my balloons, and then I deployed the 5th Lava Hound. And obviously the biggest thing you're looking for when choosing a point to engage these bases is where the air sweepers are facing. So obviously you just want to come in from behind the air sweeper. It's obviously not possible against every single base design, but for the most part you can find an area where you won't have to deal with too much of the air sweeper blowing, I guess, your troops all around. So you can see my queen was able to stay alive because what I did was I always try to start the attack, engage the attack from an area where I lured to. So that's exactly where my mindset was. That way I can keep her alive as she won't be killed by any of the defensive units in the meantime. Now, had I lured and it was a Lava Hound in there, I wouldn't have even dropped the queen. I just would have went ahead and started my attack. So let's go ahead and show you guys a couple Town Hall 8 attacks because it has been a while before since I've shown some Town Hall 8. And I know I have a lot of Town Hall 8 viewers, so let's end with 2 hogging replays at Town Hall 8. The first one's going to be against this base where you see Jedward's attacking a pretty much, I guess it is a max Town Hall 8 base here, and he's going to start off by a lure. Now you'll see there's a lot of open, obvious spots for double giant bombs, so it could be a bit of a tricky base to attack. But fortunately for Jed, even though he does have a great deployment here, there actually aren't double giant bombs in those obvious locations. There's hidden Teslas, I believe. Let's go ahead and watch and find out. But you can see that what Jed did here that is absolutely pivotal to any hog attack where there's obvious open areas that your hogs might go into the giant bombs is to spread the hogs out really, really wide. You can see was there a double giant bomb there? I couldn't even see. But either way, you can see the hogs didn't end up clumping together for the most part. Obviously they're going to start making small clumps together, but they're not going to form one large clump. That could happen if you just deployed lines of hogs. So you can see very nice attack, and it was a very dominating attack as he has a lot of hogs left on the board, and he's going to be able to use his king. He didn't use his king as part of the lure, so he's able to use the king just right now in this attack as part of a cleanup crew with a few wizards. I'm kind of starting to prefer on these Town Hall 8 attacks a smaller cleanup crew like Jed brought here, only a few wizards. Instead, I take a bunch more of the hogs, and you're able to do that because you can use the poison spell, hopefully, against some of those clan castles, unless it's a dragon, obviously. So let's go ahead and go to the last replay that I want to bring you guys from this victory. Let's go ahead and show the Farm So Hard replay against this defender. I wanted to show you guys this one because the clan castle's relatively protected there, and there's a dragon in the clan castle, so I wanted to discuss on a hog raid how to handle a dragon. Obviously, you're gonna, no matter what the dragon has in it, even if it's a balloon, you can use the poison spell to get the hit points down. Now, a max poison spell can pretty much kill a max balloon. Just a reference note for all of you attackers. I know you're not all Town Hall 8. So the hit point differential is literally, I think, like 10 or 20, so the balloon might have one shot from an archer left on it, but for the most part, a max poison can always kill a max balloon. So just keep that in mind. You can see Farm So Hard, a very smart attacker, always deploys a giant before he deploys the hogs here. So you can see the hogs coming in from the south, the first portion of hogs, and then here comes the second giant. You can see he was able to trigger a double giant bomb there as well. So now 2 giant bombs are off the board, and it's time for Farm So Hard to bring in the rest of the hogs. Coming in from the east, they're just going to sweep their way throughout the base. You can see he brought the 3 heal spells with the poison. That seems to be the most popular spell combination. Obviously, now that you don't need lightning spells, there's really no other option. You're not going to rage hogs. If you see somebody raging hogs, tell them, correct them, bring the heal spells, not the rage, guys. So you can see Farm So Hard starting to deploy his wizards as a cleanup army, or a cleanup units, I should say, and some archers there in the south as well. well, and the hogs easily make their way throughout the rest of the base and use that eating up some of that last heal spell. So a very impressive attack yet again by Farm So Hard. He had a perfect war as well. I know a lot of us did. Very nice attacks by both clans in this war, and I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. I'm going to be doing a few more recaps in the coming week or so, and I do have a couple really special episodes coming soon, so definitely stay tuned for those, including a couple more expert interviews. I've had a really great reception to those first two expert interviews. I'll go ahead and link one of those now, the most recent one with Ed from Quantum's Web. So guys, anyway, thanks for tuning in as always, and I appreciate if you tell your clanmates about me. It makes a big difference, and as always, take care, guys.